Garissa, one of the arid and semi-arid counties of Kenya, is characterized by hot and dry weather and low rainfall averaging 277 millimeters per year, which do not favor agriculture activities and the growth of pasture for livestock rearing. These arid conditions, worsened by destructive human activities and effects of climate change, together make the area susceptible to frequent droughts and disasters. Famine and flooding bringing about death of livestock, diseases and food shortage, which greatly threatens the livelihoods of the local community, who are predominantly pastoralists. Anglican Development Services Eastern ADSE, in partnership with Australian Aid, has initiated a livelihood improvement project in Sankuri and Raya locations aimed at improving the living conditions of these vulnerable communities. Traditionally, Somali community, who form the majority of inhabitants of Garissa County, have depended on pastoralism for survival, with very little diversification options available for the vulnerable majority of the rural population.
ADSE is a faith-based organization, and our major objective is to transform the lives of the community we are serving. How can we be able actually to impart the knowledge of food security?
However, a glimpse of hope is beginning to rise for one Hajir Aden, who has been living with disability in the small village of Adalay. His new poultry venture reveals to him a huge social-economic potential.
المنزل استep منا وجه بس niko nao kuku inafika karibu 47 natega mayai, zingine nafanya watoto nawekea kuku, zingine nauza, zingine napatia watoto wangu nawekea kwa chakula. Sasa nimepata faida mingi sana. Kuku ninauza, majogoo nilachukua, ikifika karibu 10 hivi napeleka soko. Sasa chakula ya watoto nyumbani, familia vile unataka napata. Watoto wangu wanasoma.
As a result of Aiden's highly promising improved Kenyeji chicken initiative, other members of the community are learning from him and are now adopting poultry rearing as another livelihood option.
الدورية waxaan u tabcaaday inaan iskuulka fiiskiisa aan iskaga bixiyo hooyaday wixii isu awood markay ay keento wax ka tan aan ku darso dooriyada intaan deeqasha aan gato aan iskuulka fiiskiisa aan iskaga bixiyo san dooriyada u tabcaaday dooriyada markaan tabcaadana tunjigaas aan u dhistay tunjigaasna wuu iska cilideysan oo yaanyuur iyo dawacadi iyo waxaan ugu dhibtaa markay iskuul primary boga secondary aan rabo inaan aado saas darteed aan dooriyada u tabcaaday si aan iskugu saacideeyo.
Through capacity development training, sections of the community have acquired skills in group formation and management, table banking, dairy goat keeping, among other activities. This group of women, majority of whom are widows, now engage actively in decision-making processes, group discussions, as well as participating in various income-generating activities.
anaga gurubkan maxaa waay markii hore waan iska fadhinay wax qumana noo imaado ma jirin waxbana maana qabsanaynin hay'adda markay noo imaaday wax noola keenay anaga kor baan u kacnay inaan wax qabsano oo anagana aan kacno yaan rabnaa.
In Raya, another group of women was supported in establishing of a milk aggregation center where they buy, boil and preserve milk for vending in a refrigerator. This has boosted their milk business by cushioning them against losses incurred when milk goes bad.
ilaa haddana guri aan u kureysano firiishka aan u kureysano guri haddana oo meel fiican firiishka aan dhigana nadaafad leh ADS haddana naga may daba harin hadda ilaa kan bay haddana traininka haddaba ay nagu wadaan oo sidii caanaha nagu laamin lahaa iyo sidii caanaha markaa way badan yihiin meesha magaaladana way iska beecshirey yartahay intaan yaan ku keedsanaa firiishka inna magaalada orderkayna waan qaadanaa.
Despite the fact that this region is prone to occasional floods, communities are hit hard with water shortage, making livestock migrations and long-distance movements in search of water a common phenomenon, with only 23.8% having access to safe water. Notwithstanding availability of land resource, long periods of dry spell and scorching heat makes farming almost impossible in most parts of Garissa.
beertan qoordheer farm baa la yiraa waad arkaysaa malan beertan dhulkan qiimaha uu leeyahay masuudu yaho waad garanaysaa waana dhul aad u wanaagsan oo wixii ka baxo waa wax maartay aan ilaahay ku roonay wax walba oo ka bixino aarta indiisiga nooc ambada barbarooniga basasha kila kitu anamiya laakiin biyo la'aantii oo maartay biyo la'aan baa haasa biyo intay meesha ka yimaadaan inta soo gaarayeen baa xogaa dib nagu yar eh.
However, rehabilitation of stalled water projects and construction of new concrete canal, including high-capacity water tanks, water lines, shallow wells, irrigation canals, and water pumps has greatly enhanced water accessibility, shortened distance in search of water for both domestic use, livestock, and farming as a business for food and household incomes.
marka biyihiisaasan ugu raysanay waxaan rabnaa haddana inay noo siyaadiyaan oo taangiyaal kale inay siiyaan 45 qoys ilaa hadda way ku filaan laayay taangigi ilaa waan ku raysano meeshii baa noo dhawaatay mar walba injiga waan soo kaxsanayna biyaha magaalada dhexdeeda aan keenay marka hadda waxaan aad iyo aad u baryaynaa oo rabnaa inay ma aragtay
marka taqalka cabeene taqalka duu amar laayay biyaha u madaroob taqalka lama gali karo banaanka webiga inta soo kacay intuu imaan marka waa imaan karo meesha ma jirto taqalka marka waxay noqonayna oo mise oon ku joogto ama aba ma aragtay aba soo dhaansaninbo marka inta hadda baashan la hagaajiyay waan ku raysanay aad aan ku raysanay hadda.
As a result, a green river belt marked by fruit trees, vegetables and other crops is beginning to form. They are diversifying into crop farming, and the fertile silt deposited by flood waters over time is now the basis for bountiful harvests.
Vile walikuwa na vile sahi tuko tumeshukuru tumelima nyanya indisi barbaroni na vile tulikuwa na watu ambao walikuwa hata tumekufa hatukuwa na hai lakini sahi tumeshukuru tunasema asante na sahi tumepata kanal tumelima kila kitu
عندهم حلو بدلنا واحد مسكح حدا يكون كرنت واحد بفايدة بكون كرني مقطع وان كبدلنا دعم حاجة بدل وين فايدة ما محلنا فايدة ده يكون سكش محل قفصان واحد لو بدلها
Through partnerships with other development bodies, county and national governments, invigorated by the zeal to change lives, the Anglican Church of Kenya's development arm is commendably reaffirming its spirit and mission to provide solutions to a myriad of problems facing humanity.
Much of the programs, I think, has been more on the support to the County Gender Technical Working Group, where it is coordinated between the national government and the county government of Garissa. It is a committee or a county technical working group that brings together state and non-state actors in Garissa County that have a gender component in their programmatic, in their programming activities. ADS, I think, can be considered as one of the key stakeholders in this technical working group.
With more investments in water accessibility and increased human capacity, the dark cloud of hunger and extreme poverty that continue to hang over men, women, and children of Sankuri, Raya, and other areas of Garissa County will slowly disappear.